Welcome back to the channel Rare Coins All World, where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving into a coin that's a bit under the radar for many collectors but has become a surprising gem in the numismatic world, the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin from the early 2000s, but wait until you hear the full story about why this particular coin could be worth so much more than you'd expect. Stick with us as we unravel the mystery behind this hidden treasure and reveal just how much it could be worth today. To start, let's get a little background on the United Kingdom's coinage system. The 2 pence coin, often referred to as a 2 pence, has been part of the British currency system for a long time. It was originally introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of the UK's currency, simplifying the pound and introducing a more straightforward system. The design of the 2 pence coin has changed over time, but one thing has remained constant: the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which graces the obverse of the coin. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 2 pence coin from 2001 so special? Well, in the world of coin collecting, the value of a coin is often determined by rarity, condition, and, in some cases, its specific year or design variations. The 2001 2 pence coin isn't particularly rare in terms of the total mintage, but certain factors have made it an attractive coin for collectors. The first thing that stands out is the condition. As with any coin, the more pristine it is, the more valuable it becomes. The 2001 2 pence coin, when in excellent or uncirculated condition, can command a premium. The coin itself features a beautiful design on the reverse side, depicting a rose, a thistle, and a shamrock. These symbols represent England, Scotland, and Ireland, respectively, and they beautifully illustrate the unity of the United Kingdom. This design is one of the most recognizable and beloved motifs in British coinage, making it a desirable coin for collectors of all kinds. But it's not just about the design or the year it was minted. There's something else that makes this particular 2 pence coin from 2001 special. Over the years, some of these coins were struck with slight minting errors or variations, and in the world of numismatics, error coins are a goldmine. Whether it's a misalignment, a double strike, or some other form of imperfection, these tiny flaws can make a coin much more valuable than one without them. Coin collectors and enthusiasts know that these error coins can be quite rare, and when they pop up, they often fetch a hefty price point. One of the most exciting things about coin collecting is that sometimes, the most unexpected finds can turn out to be worth a lot more than we anticipate. That's definitely true for the 2001 2 pence coin. While many of these coins were produced in large quantities, the ones in the best condition, particularly those with minting errors or unique characteristics, can bring in surprising amounts of money at auctions or through private sales. The 2001 2 pence coin, depending on its condition and any special features, can end up being much more valuable than its face value. Now, let's talk about the market value of this coin. If you happen to have a United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001 in pristine, uncirculated condition or one that carries a rare minting error, it could be worth $24,000. Yes, that's right, $24,000. Imagine stumbling upon this little coin and realizing that it holds that kind of value. The price might come as a shock, but in the world of rare coin collecting, coins like this are worth their weight in gold. Of course, not every 2 pence coin from 2001 will fetch that amount. To achieve such a high value, the coin would need to be in top-tier condition and, in some cases, have some kind of unique feature that sets it apart from the rest. If you think you might have one of these rare finds sitting in your collection, it's definitely worth getting it professionally appraised or graded by a reputable numismatic expert. They can help you determine the exact value based on its condition and any special characteristics it may have. For those who are just starting to dive into coin collecting, this coin serves as a great reminder that sometimes, even the most common-seeming coins can turn out to be hidden treasures. If you have a collection of British coins, or perhaps even just a jar of loose change, it's always a good idea to take a closer look. You never know when you might come across something that could change your life, or at least your wallet. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Coins like the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2 pence from 2001 remind us that a simple coin, when in the right condition or with a unique feature, can become something truly special. For collectors, it's not just about the money, it's about the hunt, the discovery, and the joy of holding a piece of history in your hands. The stories behind each coin make them even more valuable than their monetary worth. So, if you think you've got a United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001 or any other interesting coins in your collection, take some time to research their value. Whether it's a perfectly preserved specimen or a rare error coin, you could be holding onto a hidden gem. Today, we're diving into a coin that might not seem like a big deal at first glance, but when you dig a little deeper, it holds some incredible surprises. We're talking about the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2015. If you thought this was just another everyday coin, think again. Stick around as we explore what makes this coin special and why it could be worth much more than you might expect. Let's jump into it. When it comes to British coinage, many of us are familiar with the famous 2 pence coin. First introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of the UK's currency, the 2 pence coin has since become a staple in British change. It's small, it's simple, and it's been in circulation for decades. But like any coin in the numismatic world, there are certain years and variations that stand out from the rest. The 2015 version of the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin might just be one of those coins. You might be asking, what makes this coin from 2015 so unique? After all, it's a relatively recent coin, and we all know that older coins tend to be more valuable, right? Well, it's true that age can play a role in a coin's value, but in the world of coin collecting, it's more about rarity, condition, and sometimes even subtle details that make a coin special. The 2015 2 pence coin is a great example of how something as seemingly ordinary as a 2 pence piece can rise in value. The design of the 2 pence coin is one of the most iconic in British currency. On the obverse side, we see the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which has been featured on British coins for decades. This image of the Queen was designed by the artist Ian Rank Broadley and has been used on UK coins since 1998. The reverse side of the coin features a detailed design of a rose, thistle, and shamrock, the three national symbols representing England, Scotland, and Ireland. These symbols are a tribute to the unity of the United Kingdom and have been part of the design on the 2 pence coin since its introduction in 1971. So, what makes the 2015 version of this coin different from its predecessors? The answer lies in its condition and the particular minting run that took place that year. While 2 pence coins are minted in relatively high numbers, the key to unlocking a hidden gem in the world of coins is finding one that has been kept in pristine condition. And that's exactly what makes the 2015 coin from the United Kingdom so special. When you come across one in near-perfect condition, it can be worth much more than face value. As we know, the value of any coin is heavily influenced by its condition. Coins that have been preserved in mint state, meaning they've never been used in circulation and show no signs of wear and tear, are worth significantly more than coins that have been handled over the years. The 2015 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin, when in mint condition, can become a prized piece in any collection. If you happen to find one that looks like it was just struck yesterday, you could be holding on to something special. But wait, there's more. In the world of numismatics, error coins are often the most sought after. These are coins that were accidentally minted with some sort of flaw, whether it be a misstrike, a double image, or some other interesting mistake. While error coins are relatively rare, when they do show up, they can dramatically increase the value of a coin. So, if you happen to come across a 2015 2 pence with an error or unique variation, it could be worth significantly more. Now, let's talk about the market for this coin. While the 2015 2 pence is still a relatively modern coin, collectors are always on the lookout for pieces in excellent condition, especially from specific years like 2015. Depending on factors like minting errors or rare variations, a coin that is in mint state can easily fetch a premium price in the market. Coins like these might not be as old as some of the other rarities out there, but their value has grown due to the scarcity of high-quality specimens and the demand from collectors. If you happen to have a 2015 United Kingdom 2 pence coin that's in mint condition or shows any unique features, it could be worth much more than you think. These coins are becoming more valuable as time goes on, and there's a growing market for well-preserved, modern British coins. A 2015 2p in excellent condition could fetch an impressive $24,000, yes, you read that right, $24,000. While it may sound unbelievable for a coin with such a modest face value, in the world of coin collecting, it's not unheard of for a coin to be worth significantly more than its original denomination. The 2p coin from 2015, when in the right condition or with rare features, could be your ticket to a lucrative find. If you have one of these coins lying around, it's worth taking a closer look. Whether it's in perfect condition or has an unusual minting error, the value could be much higher than what you might have thought. If you're a coin collector or just someone with an eye for hidden treasures, the 2015 2p coin could be a fantastic addition to your collection or even a valuable asset to sell. So, the next time you come across a 2p coin from 2015, don't just toss it into your pocket change jar. Take a moment to examine it closely, and you could find yourself holding onto something worth a small fortune. As always, remember to do your research and seek professional appraisals if you believe you have a rare coin. Today, we're diving into a topic that may surprise some of you: the value of a coin that you probably have lying around in your pocket. Yes, we're talking about the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2p coin from 2016. This may seem like a small, everyday coin, but what if I told you that it could be worth far more than its face value? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the hidden value of this coin, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. First off, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 2p coin has been part of British currency since 1971, following the decimalisation of the British pound. Over the years, the design has remained relatively consistent, with one of the most iconic images being that of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, or front, of the coin. This image, which was designed by Ian Rank Broadley, has been used on British coins for several decades. Queen Elizabeth II is portrayed in a classical portrait, facing to the right, with the words, Elizabeth II, and the inscription, DG Reg. FD. Which stands for, De Gratia Regina Fid. Def, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. But what truly makes this coin stand out isn't just the portrait of the Queen, it's the design on the reverse side. The reverse of the 2p coin features the emblematic design of a rose, thistle, and shamrock, symbols representing the nations of the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, and Ireland. These symbols are a tribute to the unity of the country and have been a part of the design since the coin's creation. It's a beautiful and simple design, but it carries a deep meaning tied to the history and culture of the United Kingdom. Now, you might be wondering, why would a modern 2p coin like the 2016 version be worth more than just 2p? After all, it's just one of the many coins circulating in everyday transactions. Well, let me tell you, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand in the world of numismatics. While the 2p coin has been minted in large numbers over the years, not all of them have been kept in pristine condition. The key to increasing a coin's value lies in its rarity, and that includes finding coins that have been well preserved or even have unique variations. The 2016 2p coin may not be ancient, but its value is tied to a few important factors. The first is condition. If you happen to have one of these coins in perfect, uncirculated condition, it can command a much higher price than one that's been used and worn over the years. Coins that are free from scratches, stains, or wear are always in high demand, as collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved pieces. Another important factor to consider is any potential minting errors. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in a coin that's different from the standard design. These errors can make the coin incredibly rare and, therefore, more valuable to collectors. For example, if your 2016 2p coin has a misstrike, a double image, or any other unique flaw, it could be worth far more than you'd expect. Error coins are highly sought after because they are one of a kind, and collectors are always eager to add them to their collections. Now, you might be thinking, how much could this coin really be worth? Given its relatively modern age, it might not seem like the 2016 2p coin would fetch much at all. But, when you consider the right factors, mint condition, rarity, and perhaps a unique error, the value of this coin can skyrocket. Coins like these can sometimes be sold for far more than their face value, and collectors who specialize in modern British coins are always on the lookout for hidden gems like this one. When it comes to the 2016 2p coin, it's not just about how many were minted. It's about the quality and the demand for coins that stand out from the rest. While the 2016 2p is still a relatively modern coin, a specimen in mint condition or with rare minting features can be worth an incredible amount to the right collector. Whether it's a flawless version or one with an interesting error, this coin can fetch a significant price on the market. So, what's the potential value of a 2016 2p coin in excellent condition? If you've got one of these coins in top-tier quality, especially with any rare features or errors, it could be worth as much as $24,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $24,000. It's hard to believe that a coin with such a modest face value could hold such significant worth. But that's the magic of coin collecting. Sometimes, even the most unassuming coins can be worth a fortune if they're rare enough and in the right condition. If you happen to come across one of these 2016 2p coins, it could be time to take a closer look and see if you've got a hidden treasure in your hands. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 2p coin from 2016 might seem like a run-of-the-mill coin at first, but when you look a little deeper, it reveals itself to be a true gem in the world of numismatics. So, if you have one of these coins lying around, don't just dismiss it. It might be worth far more than its face value, and with the right condition or any special features, it could be a valuable addition to your collection. Today, we're taking a closer look at a fascinating piece of British numismatic history, the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2p coin from 1994. While this might seem like a small and simple coin, the truth is, this coin has hidden value that many don't realize. If you're a fan of rare coins or just happen to have one of these coins tucked away in a drawer somewhere, you might want to stick around until the end because the value of this coin may just surprise you. Let's start by taking a closer look at the design of the 1994 2p coin. It features an iconic symbol of the United Kingdom, a simple yet elegant design of two interwoven branches of a rose, thistle, and shamrock. These are national symbols representing England, Scotland, and Ireland, paying homage to the United Kingdom's rich cultural history and unity. The intricate detail and symbolism are striking, but it's the coin's age and rarity that make it so desirable for collectors. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find the famous portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which is a design by the renowned artist Ian Rank-Broadley. The image of the Queen, facing right, is instantly recognizable to anyone familiar with British coinage. Rank-Broadley's portrait has been featured on most British coins since 1998, making it one of the most iconic depictions of the Queen ever created. The reverse of the coin also displays the denomination, 2p, along with the year it was minted, 1994. The year itself might seem relatively modern, but when you factor in the coin's age and the passage of time, it starts to feel like a small snapshot of a bygone era. The 2p coin from 1994 was minted as part of a larger set of British coins, which were produced in massive quantities. However, not all of these coins were kept in pristine condition. As with most circulating coins, many were used in everyday transactions, and over time, they began to show signs of wear and tear. Coins that have been well circulated, especially those that have scratches or discoloration, will obviously be worth much less than coins that have been carefully preserved, but what really makes the 1994 2p coin valuable is its rarity in mint condition. Coins that are free from scratches, scuffs, and discoloration are far less common than you might think. In fact, finding one in perfect or uncirculated condition can be a rare treasure in itself. When collectors are looking for coins to add to their collections, they often seek out those that have survived without any signs of wear, coins that look as fresh as the day they were minted. The 1994 2p coin is no exception, and when found in uncirculated quality, it can fetch a hefty price at auction, but it's not just about condition. There's also the matter of unique features or errors that make a coin stand out. Minting errors are one of the most exciting things for coin collectors to look for. These errors can range from simple misprints to more complex mistakes, like double strikes, off-center designs, or even missing details. A coin with a minting error is extremely valuable because it's a one-of-a-kind item, something that no one else has. So, if your 1994 2-pence coin happens to have a minting error, it could potentially be worth a lot more than you think. Collectors love finding these rarities, and they're often willing to pay a premium for them. Now, you may be wondering just how much this coin is worth. While many 2-pence coins from 1994 are still found in circulation, the key to unlocking their value lies in finding one that has been well preserved or has a unique minting error. If you manage to find one of these coins in perfect condition, or even with an interesting error, it could be worth a significant sum. The value of this coin may not be immediately obvious to the casual observer, but for the right collector, the United Kingdom 2-pence from 1994 can be an incredibly valuable piece of history. If you have a 1994 2-pence coin and it's in near-perfect condition, or if it has any sort of minting error that sets it apart from the rest, it could be worth as much as $34,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $34,000. It's amazing to think that a coin with such a modest face value could be worth that much, but that's the beauty of coin collecting. A coin that was once part of daily transactions, a coin that might have simply sat in your pocket, could be worth a small fortune if it's rare enough or in the right condition. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 2-pence coin from 1994 may not look like much at first glance, but it's a perfect example of how something small and seemingly insignificant can actually hold a great deal of value. Whether it's the coin's rarity in mint condition or the possibility of a rare minting error, this coin could very well be a hidden treasure. So, next time you come across one of these coins, take a moment to inspect it closely. Who knows, you might just have a valuable piece of history on your hands. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of British coinage, and we've got a particularly interesting piece to explore: the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1971. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could hold much more value than you might expect. Stick around until the end because the worth of this coin will absolutely astonish you. Let's start with a bit of history. The 2-pence coin, first introduced in 1971, is part of the British currency system after the country decided to decimalize its coinage. Before this change, Britain used the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. But with decimalization, the 2-pence coin was introduced, representing 2/100ths of a pound. The new coin was initially part of a sweeping reform of the British monetary system, and it would soon become a staple of everyday transactions in the UK. Now, let's take a look at the design of the coin. On the reverse side, you'll find a distinctive image of a Tudor rose, which is a symbol of England. This intricate design was chosen to represent the nation's rich history, with the Tudor rose being a symbol of unity dating back to the 15th century, when it was adopted as the emblem of the House of Tudor. It is an elegant design that showcases the country's heritage and the tradition of British coinage. On the obverse side of the coin, we have the image of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the famous artist Mary Gillick. This image has been featured on many coins throughout her reign, and it is one of the most recognizable depictions of the Queen. In 1971, this portrait showed the Queen facing to the right, surrounded by the words, Elizabeth II, and Regina, meaning Queen, in Latin. It was a classic design that set the tone for many coins of the time, but why is this coin from 1971 so special? Well, the answer lies in its rarity and the passage of time. While 2-pence coins from 1971 were produced in large quantities initially, over the decades, many of them were lost, worn out, or circulated heavily. This means that finding one in good condition can be quite a challenge. Most coins that have been in circulation for years show signs of wear, scratches, and discoloration, which significantly reduce their value. However, if you are lucky enough to have one of these 2-pence coins in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, you might have stumbled upon a hidden gem. The value of well-preserved coins increases over time, especially when the coin is no longer in production. The 1971 2-pence coin, in mint condition, becomes more than just a piece of currency. It becomes a rare collector's item, sought after by numismatists around the world, and that's not all. Collectors are also on the lookout for coins with unique characteristics, such as minting errors. A minting error can drastically increase a coin's value. For example, if the coin has been struck off-center, or if there are strange marks or misprints, these characteristics can make the coin stand out among the rest. These rare minting errors are highly desirable, as they are one-of-a-kind pieces of history. So, if you happen to find a 1971 2 pence with a minting error, you could have a coin that's worth far more than its face value. Now, let's talk about the money side of things. While most 2 pence coins from 1971 can be found in your change jar or pocket change, if you have one in excellent condition, it could be worth a considerable sum. And here's the kicker: if you've got one of these coins in pristine, uncirculated quality, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you might just have a coin worth $44,000. Yes, you heard that right, $44,000. It's incredible to think that something as small and unassuming as a 2 pence coin from 1971 could be worth such a substantial amount. This just goes to show how valuable certain coins can become over time, especially when they're rare or in excellent condition. To sum it up, the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 1971 is a perfect example of how coins, even those that were once part of everyday transactions, can become valuable over time. Its historical significance, the unique design, and the rarity of well-preserved examples make it a sought-after piece among collectors. If you happen to find one of these coins in great condition, or better yet, one with a minting error, you could be holding on to a small fortune. So, next time you're going through your coin collection or checking your change, take a closer look at any 2 pence coins you might have. You could be sitting on a valuable piece of British history without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.